Hey guys, I was going to do a live about this, but I know it would be taken down for the content that I'm about to share. What I'm about to share is graphic, and it's upsetting, and it should be. In fact, what I've realized is that most people know to some extent about it, but they're uncomfortable with it. And that uncomfortable makes us want to bury our heads about it. This isn't political. This is not a political video. But it's something that needs to be talked about. So I'm going to read something here. And this is something that I learned at a benefit dinner the other night. It's something I've known, but honestly, it's been uncomfortable for me. I've dug into it, but then I have to stop because I don't know what to do. But that can't stop us anymore. So I'm going to read a couple things to you right now. I'm going to tell you a couple stories. And I hope that you listen all the way through. I hope you listen. If you have to get tissues, get tissues. If you have to hit something, hit something. This is very serious, you guys. What does urgent look like? Think about your worst day. Think about the thing that you went through that was your darkest hour, and it kept your focus until you did something to get through it and bring a solution. That's what urgent is. When we consider things urgent, we provide solutions. We do stuff that we wouldn't normally do. We talk to people. We get help places that we wouldn't normally go to get help. We move mountains when it's urgent. So what does urgent look like to you? A little girl, 9 years old, locked in a cage by her parents. Every day for 6 years. She's let out one time a day. And that's when she's brought into a room with video cameras where she is expected to perform sexual acts on her siblings and with her siblings in front of a live camera. A live camera. For 6 years, millions of people tuned in to watch every single day for 6 years until they were finally caught and prosecuted. Would you think it was urgent if I just told you she was an isolated event? What if I told you on the way to this benefit dinner, the person speaking had his team look up in the city that we were in to see in the past 30 days how many live videos of children, minors, how many live videos of children happened in just that one city in 30 days that they found those children being raped on live video. 146 in 30 days. Children on live video, trafficked by their parents, by kidnappers, whoever. I'm not going to go into all the different people, organizations. that use children this way, that traffic them. 146 pin drops on this map. You couldn't even see the city. There were so many pin drops. And that's just one city. That's just one city. Children are being trafficked every day in your neighborhood. Some by family members that you don't even know they're doing it. By organizations. By kidnappers. This is happening. This is happening. A 6-year-old girl was sold. Her dad died, her mom couldn't take care of her. So she was sold to her uncles, who each raped her at least 5 times a day. This person who spoke at the benefit has a large organization that's helping these children. And the way he got involved was his dad was a pastor, had a meeting in another country. And during a pastor's meeting, gangs brought 4 little girls down into the room to auction them off during a break. Auction them off. And this pastor took out all his money. And he bought those 4 little girls so he could set them free. Another pastor approached him later, and there was a conversation about why no other pastor stood up to help with money to help buy these girls. And his response was, I know where that money is going, and I'm not going to be a part of that. And the pastor looked at that man and said, okay, we go tell those 4 little girls that. This is a really serious thing going on. This man learned that didn't just happen in other countries, and we all want to think that. We all want to think, well, that happens over there. My thought is, what does it matter where it happens? For some reason, when it's not in our own country, we think it's okay. But guess what? You've been led to believe it's not in our own country. You need to question everything when it comes to children. Everything. Our children are under attack. When are we going to stand up and treat it as the urgent need that it is? When are we going to treat it with the same urgency that we treat things in our own lives? When are we going to do that? It's uncomfortable, so we don't do it. But it's time to do it. And guess what? Social media platforms are hiding it. Mainstream media is hiding it. They're hiding it. They're hiding the people in high places that have overturned laws and orders that protect our children on purpose. And they're hiding the people who have actually begun work, and they have to do it incognito so that they're not stopped, but they're doing work to save children. Out of homes, out of hotels, Yes, I said it, tunnels. If you want proof, start digging in places where that proof is. Quit being afraid to go down what they call the rabbit holes, because all of this is real. I'm going to end this because it's going long, but I'm going to be doing more on this, and I hope you guys share this. I am putting it on Rumble. Go look up on my Rumble account. I'm putting it on YouTube. It's going to be here on Facebook. I'm going to put it on my Telegram channel. You guys start sharing it. You guys start sharing it. But not only that, when is it time? When is it time? When is it time? Time for what? One, expose it. Expose it. Make it urgent. Two, inform your children. Protect them. But the biggest, number three, get involved. And I'm going to start sharing ways to get involved. I am going to say this. One of the things that someone asked me is how can they see all these pin drops of these little girls being raped on live videos and not do something about it? How can they do that? Well, I'm going to share more on that and why that is happening too. But it's time to get involved. Find organizations. They are out there. Get involved. Become mentors. Open homes. They need homes. It's time to get involved. This isn't a foreign thing. And it's not somebody else's problem. When are we going to make this the point of focus and urgency? That's the only thing that will stop it. You know how I know? Because not having the urgency and focus has been what has allowed it to go on and grow in the manner that it has. Please share, please comment, please like. I'm already shadow banned. Make this get out there, you guys. When you put a heart on my post, and when you share, and when you comment, it cheats the algorithm. Let this go viral, guys. We've got to get the word out. We have to beat it. And the only way that's going to happen is if we all unify. There's nothing more important. As far as I'm concerned, there isn't. There's nothing more important. There are ways that we can stop this, and I'm going to share more on that. But this was a video to make you aware. So what are you going to do with it? I don't mean any shame. Myself, I've known about this for a long time. And there are things that I've done. There's a lot of things that I haven't done. Now I know. You can't do something unless you know. And now I know. So this is not a shaming thing. This is not to make you feel guilty. This is to make you feel. To feel. We need to be there in the darkest hour with these children in order for it to be a priority. It would be a privilege, in a very sad sort of way, to be able to be active and be there with these children in their darkest hour so that we can show them light and we can bring them light. All right, I've went on long enough. I hope you guys have a great night of reflecting and praying, strategizing, and feeling. Bless you guys.